If you are a human being in this world right now, you are probably experiencing or you probably finished school. Most importantly, school is what everybody goes to. Every single person has to go through that or they won't survive in this world. And no matter where you are in the world, you have to do school. It's just what you have to do. But today, I want to focus on school in America. So, to all you like non Americans watching this video, this has nothing to do with you guys. You guys are completely fine. Unless you follow our little, freaking failed freaking system that we use. Maybe you should watch this video. But I'm gonna throw my little freaking hands out there and say, you know what, I'm just gonna talk to this camera and say, the school system in America right now, absolutely outdated. It sucks. It's honestly very bad. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people, a lot of Americans can agree with me. And people around the world can agree with me. So, statistically speaking, in terms of like standardized testing, I don't know if other countries do that, but in terms of like testing and all that, America education scores or whatever you want to call it is ranked very low. Like it is honestly very low. I think the highest one is China, but don't quote me on that. You can do a little research on that. But one basically saying that America's scores are just very low. Our little SAT thing that we have to do is also incredibly easy as seen from other countries because when other countries see a little SAT tests, they think it's freaking grade two level that they can probably do it. Freaking one hand here, one hand like on a phone, blindfolded, sleeping, while also answering it. Probably freaking get like a 1500 on that bullcrap. So, and it's honestly seen like that. Like the American system is honestly a meme too. When people see like, okay, what's if Jimmy has 5 apples and Jerry takes away 2 apples, how many apples does Jimmy have? And other countries will say, oh, this is like a freaking American level math, or like calculus. Take for example, integrate the following expression using I don't know using derivative rules, and other countries will see that as like, oh, this is actually freaking eighth grade math. I can do this with my eyes closed. So if other countries are seeing our stuff like it's a piece of cake, like they can do it with the eyes closed, freaking Dark Souls on an easy level thing, like that's honestly a problem and that needs to be fixed. So a little history right here. The American school system was based off the Industrial Revolution, back in Great Britain when big Industrial Revolution, interesting topic in history. Definitely research that, but that was our school system was based on. And after the Industrial Revolution and during it, we have never changed it. So we've been using an Industrial Revolution type of school system, freaking 200 years in the making, maybe even more than that, and that's what we've been using. So obviously that is very outdated. It's honestly outdated. I'm pretty sure it's older than freaking Harvard at this point. So we are using a very outdated system, and that is not good because we have to basically follow society right now. Right now, I've always been saying this on my other videos. Right now, we are living in this, and we are living in an era where we are having another revolution. We are having a second revolution. We are having the freaking AI revolution, where everything is AI. Every single thing that you can think of right now is probably can be done by AI. Most of it, not all of it, but most of it. So intelligence, freaking robots are gonna be a thing. We got so many like chatbots out there. Well, kids can honestly just easily Google something or cheat off a little chatbot and just make it because there was literally AI systems out there who can write like a freaking 500-page paragraph in under 500-page essay in under probably an hour out there, which is honestly mind-boggling. That's cool. Obviously, the AI era, the AI revolution, you may say, is honestly very interesting, but also very bad in society. And I feel like the school system is not really adjusting to it because now we live in a society where everything's digital. Everybody has social media, everybody has a cell phone, everybody can have access to a chatbot, everybody has access to a freaking recording device, everybody has access to so many videos out there on the internet. Everybody, literally, I'm not joking, everybody who has a YouTube account can watch a freaking MIT video right now, a freaking MIT lecture. That's honestly wild. I'm pretty sure people back in like 2004 never had that because I don't think the school system was that bad because it was fine for that. But now we are entering a digital age, and when it comes to change, you have to change the way you do things because it's so easily cheatable. Everybody can cheat on tests. Literally anybody can cheat. It's honestly crazy. Anybody can cheat on homework. Anybody can cheat on an assignment because we are living in an age. We are living in an AI age, and that's the big problem about the America system. It's honestly it's not adapting to it. Like this is like natural selection. Like we are not naturally selecting to the society that makes any sense, which is not good. That has to change. We have to find a way to adapt to AI, or maybe just find a way to just completely get rid of AI. I don't know. Find a way for the school system to maybe work with AI. Maybe find a way to actually ban AI from schools, or try and find a way to make sure that you're like it's not AI generated, which is like what a lot of people are doing right now. A lot of college professors and high school people are trying to like use little like things and say if this is AI or not. But I feel like we need to do more than that. But you know what I'm saying? We are living in a social age. Websites, so everybody has access to. I'm pretty sure a homeless person has access to an AI chatbot right now. So it's crazy. We have to adapt to that. Another thing is that I think we are also living on a little thing about letters. We are living on a grade-based system. So when it comes to school, we live in a system where if you get A's a lot, you are seen as a very smart person, and if you have F's or D's or whatever, you are seen as a very bad person. Like if you see A's and all that, hula, you're smart, you're good, you love it, let's help you. If you're seen as an F person, like oh you suck, get better, you know, boo hoo, like oh you got an F, next time again, my guy. They don't. I don't really see America doing that anymore. Like we are literally basing kids off of a freaking letter grade. That's a problem right there. Like you can't do that. That's honestly a big problem. If we are basing the way people are on letter grades, that's honestly a big red flag to society right there. Like we can't do that. You have to base, you know, kids or students or whatever you want to call them, more than just a letter grade. Like if literally a person who can be a freaking A plus 100%, perfect guy can be a freaking horrible dude in real life, but someone who freaking straight get all zeros can probably be like the best person. Freaking like the next Keanu Reeves can be that guy right there. Like he can be a nice person. So we can't base everything on a letter grade, and the way you treat someone is also based on a letter grade. Well, if you have all A's in that class, you are perceived as a very good guy. The teacher treats you with respect. The teacher probably helps you more. But if you are seen with like a big F or zeros and all that, you are probably getting made fun at. You probably won't get recognized that much, and the teacher won't really do anything to help you because oh you failed it, well that was a test, next lesson, let's get onto it, next time again. So I'm probably not explaining it the best way, but I feel like students, just like me, I am a student of a school, can understand what I'm saying. We are basing off of letter grades, and also other schools are off letter grades as well, but I feel like it's more lenient, kinda. I think Britain has more of a more like vigorous type of grading system, but you know what I'm saying. And honestly, the, the whole school system of America just has to change. It has to. Finland is probably has the best school system right now. Where I feel like they do like things like I think they have like 7, 8 hours of school. They have a period in school where they take naps and all that. I think you have like a point of like freedom, and like learning is very like up close rather than just a guy standing up in front of the class freaking row by row like it's a freaking multiplication table, and he's just writing things on the board and note, and there you go, homework. So, and Finland does it not like that. Like they completely steal from that, and look for what's happening to the students. They are honestly succeeding more than America is. So it's crazy that America is like this, and people keep making fun of the system. Well, there were so many like flaws with this system. Well, it's just so outdated. It's honestly mind-boggling. There are so many videos on YouTube right now that shows the big problems of the school system. I've seen like so many types of it. Well, it's just It's honestly crazy that we follow this sort of thing, and it just has to be changed. Like America has to do something in order to change it. Also, we are also very prone to school shootings, so that also has to be changed because next thing you know, every single kid on here will be dead because America hasn't done anything with, you know, preventing school shootings. The only thing that the American government cares about is, you know, freaking image and making sure that they can get elected president. And next thing you know, la di da, sit the freaking flumped butt on the chair doing absolutely nothing, while there were schools out there who were very dangerous. Well, people like kids are just getting targeted for shootings and all that. It's just crazy. Has to be something to change. I don't know what needs to be changed. I don't know, America. I don't know what has to be changed, but the school system needs to be changed. This is me coming out there. It has to be changed. Now I'm not saying this like I didn't make this entire video because of you know, oh, I failed a test, so no, America change the system. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I've seen this ever since I was in fifth grade, when I actually developed a mind to like actually see things for what they are. I've been developing this thing for freaking what 7 years and made a lot of statements where I'm saying that the school system needs to be changed. Like it just has to change. America, I don't know. Maybe copy Finland. Maybe do like a freaking test one. Do like a guinea pig one. Next year, maybe freaking 2028 or something. We copy Finland. Like we straight just say, all right, you know what, freaking Control C, Control V that crap into our country right now. We are gonna copy Finland, and if this doesn't really work out, we're gonna go back to our old ways. But if Finland has a very good school system, and we see that our students are doing way better than they were freaking 2 years ago, maybe we should stick with this thing. I don't know, America. I don't know what you gotta do. Experiment with it. Experiment with things. You know, do things. Maybe like gradually like take off things, and that's also what Florida is doing. Florida has made a little step forward. Well, I think they were like reducing the time where kids have to wake up in order to go to school. So like they instead of like waking up at freaking 6:30 in the morning, freaking agricultural farmers that wake up at that time, you know, and they made it so that it's like 8:30 in the morning because there's been a lot of studies saying that, you know, kids aren't fully like their minds isn't fully at its apex when they are very freaking tired, and that makes a lot of sense. If kids are tired as hell, I'm pretty sure they won't be able to solve, you know, freaking Seifert von Compton's theorem, you know, with one eye closed, and, you know, just running away. So it makes a lot of sense that they're doing that. But that's a good step in the right direction. But there has to be more. There has to be more. America has to do something about it. I don't know what. I don't know what they have to do. But something needs to change because what is happening right now with America is that there is so many people out there who just doesn't know a lot of things because what age we are living at. There's so many videos out there. Well, this one dude. I've seen this one video about this one dude who like interviews people on the streets, and they actually give them freaking basic booty questions, like what's 3 times 3? You know, when was the Declaration of Independence signed? When was the War of 1812? What is 9 plus 7? What is 7 squared? How many moons are there? How many moons are on Earth right now? What is how many people are on this world right now? Like they're asking them basic questions, and most of them, or some of them, depending on like how many times the video got edited or whatever, couldn't even answer that. Like they can't answer like basic American level education. Now I'm pretty sure a second grader can do it off the top of their head, and that's a big issue with America, because we are seeing like what happens when an outdated system affects, you know, new generation. Because I'm pretty sure the system that we live on probably wasn't, you know, it wasn't really viable to see it, you know, like 1970. Maybe it was fine in 1970, but now in 2024 we live in an AI era where it just has to be changed. And everything about like grading systems, the way, you know, kids wake up, I don't know what needs to be changed. I'm saying this so many times, but I just don't know what needs to be changed. But something has to change in order to see experiment with things, America. I don't know. There are so many videos out there that talks about this that goes more in depth, but I'm just going off the top of my mind. What I have seen throughout my years of being a freaking school guy. Always on top of school, so because I take school extremely seriously, very extremely seriously. That I take it seriously so much. So this is coming from a guy who's a freaking try hard in school. So America, change something, do something, experiment with something, because if you continue on with this, next thing you know, everybody in America will be stupid, and this country will fall apart because it is not by surprise that this country is failing. There are so many reasons why this country is failing, not just educationally, but so many other aspects, politically, economically, socially. It's failing, and America needs to realize this. I don't know what needs to be done. Fix the school system. Get out of here.